Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and our home team.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Houston. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First down and 10. And they're on 46-yard line.
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
The 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Chubb. And they'll take this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked up by Talanoa, who fumbled.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd down, they need 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd down, Nix. This one complete to Sutton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Galen Moore. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Second and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Throwing is Nix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Pico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. The coverage right there. And it dropped away. Incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner. Derek Stingley.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Work in the middle. That's Harvey. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 15.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, C.J. Stratton hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
12. On the tweak, right? Hey, south. 18. What's that?
To throw is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It is a big-time play for Houston. A pickup of 44 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Whoa.
On the handoff, this is Johnson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Already. 118. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. at the 25-yard line.
Look to high, look to high.
A second down throw for Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here we go, let's go.
Now Stroud. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Oh, boy. Come to me, it's me. Hey!
Stroud going to set up the throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets back.
And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Denver.
To throw is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Nix to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Throw it. Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he is going to have the Broncos first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
And he's in! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hot. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Nick Chubb, touchdown, Houston. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. The Aviators will level things out at 7 apiece.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
A gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Middle.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll go play action with Nix. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Back to throw is Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Broncos.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. On the give, this is Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 23, here's second down and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Harvey is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feels. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, Tony. Lead.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Little more. Here we go. Tony. Slow.
On first and 10, it's Chubb. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
18. Outside. 11.
Throwing is Stroud. Open man, and it's Shaheed. That's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, It's first and goal.
At the 6-yard
quick,
line.
right? 118. What's that? Hey, south. Alert the hot. 19 Texas. South. 2J.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now it is first and goal.
118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey.
Throwing here on third and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And this will pay off. It is caught. Nico Collins. Touchdown Aviator. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Aviators will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They send Sutton in motion. On second down, it's over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here.
Here we go.
Tie game, late, and this is third down.
19 tackles.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. The Aviators have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Kill. Hold on a second.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it.
Here's Chubb. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
All right. At 18. That's it.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Knowles. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A run with Harvey, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third down and 9. Nix from the gun on third down. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 56 yards. First down, Broncos.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Second down, Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? Man in motion is Ingram. He connects with Mims. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
What's the play call here? Fourth down and 7. Nix gonna throw for it. And that's gonna be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
That is caught! And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. What? 18. Okay. Okay.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Broncos have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here, you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take it down at the 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18, outside.
On first down, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, no more. 18, outside. Look the hot, look the hot.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got a man. That's Noah. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down for Houston.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Tony.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
42-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Look the hot, look the hot. 11.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. That is now 6 consecutive victories.